Hello, my name is Justin. We're doing the M. Luteus culture for the slant, the broth, and the plate. I have disinfected this surface with 10% bleach solution. I have my disposal cup here with 70% isopropyl alcohol. I have not opened the bag of loops yet. I have been activating this for about 36 hours now. It is very foggy, very almost milky. I'm gonna kind of spin it by closing it, rolling it in my hands. And then we're gonna move on to our first one, which is the broth. I have labeled it M. Luteus. First, by taking my loop, making sure not to touch anything, holding in my hand, having my reactivated culture, not putting the cap on the table, flaming the mouth of the reactivated culture, dipping without touching the sides, the loop into the reactivated culture, flaming the mouth again, recapping, putting it back. Then we're taking the nutrient broth labeled M. Luteus, opening it, not putting cap down, flaming the opening, inserting loop into the broth, putting the loop into the alcohol, reflaming, cap still in hand, and then not fully closing it but just leaving it slightly open, putting it in my rack. Next, for the slant, we're going to take another loop, following the same general process. Make sure not to drop it. We're going to roll it again for good measures. Holding, flaming the top, inserting activated loop, pulling out, reflaming, putting lid back on, not fully snugging, leaving just enough room. Now we have our slant labeled, opening, flaming the tube, cap in hand, gently without breaking the surface, getting the activated tube all the way down. Then we're fishtailing all the way back up, reflaming, capping, but not fully capping it, placing alcohol, putting it back, grabbing third loop. We'll be moving to now the plate, which I have it labeled. There is quite a bit of condensation. Grabbing our broth, rolling, unscrewing cap, flaming, hand lid still in hand, inserting, flaming. Cap is back on. Not fully. Taking our plate, slightly lifting up and not removing. And we're zigzagging without breaking the surface, flipping the loop, pulling it up, putting it back, flipped, and everything is incubating. Once I am done, remove my PPE, wash my hands, resurface this. Gonna let this sit for 30 more seconds, then dispose. Blow out candle.